Artistic expression, defined as how individuals convey their thoughts, emotions, and perspectives through various art forms. By me, just now, artistic expression is a testament to human creativity used to explore the depths of human emotion, culture, communication, and experience. Art transcends language barriers and reflects the inner state of the artist. No one better represents the essence of an artist than BTS, whether it is from their lyrics,
다들 살아가겠지 yeah 다들 사랑하겠지 yeah 다들 바래가겠지 yeah 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 입시가 됐지 yeah
their performances, and so much more. The exploration of BTS's connection with being artists would make an interesting premise for a video. This is not that video. 방탄소년단 화가 막내 정국입니다. What?
안녕하세요. 저는 방탄소년단 황금막내 정국입니다.
Anyways, BTS's relationship with YouTube goes beyond just uploading their music videos to YouTube. Because BTS came from a small company and not from the big three entertainment companies in Korea, BTS had to use YouTube and other social media to help promote themselves when traditional Korean media didn't help them out. And now, because of their usage of social media throughout their career, BTS have become pioneers in the K-pop industry for the usage of social media like YouTube, Twitter, and BeLive. And heck, they even won Billboard's Top Social Artist Award 5 years in a row, until it was suspiciously discontinued. Just about when they were about to break the tie with Justin Bieber. Hella suspicious. Ultimately, their success on social media helped create trends in the K-pop industry, including the rise of Twitter accounts, personal YouTube channels, and even popularized the need to include English subtitles in their music videos. Speaking of music videos, I believe that BTS's thumbnails need to be greatly improved. So, I've taken it upon myself to sift through 36 of BTS's thumbnails and decide whether or not there is a better thumbnail for all 36 music videos. And you might be wondering, how can you trust me? This is my first video on YouTube. Well, here's my BTS collection. Absolutely nothing happens to them. So, for this challenge, we have 3 rules in place. Firstly, the thumbnail must be a screenshot from the music video, and I cannot edit it in any way. Secondly, the thumbnail must convey the meaning of the song/music video. That's the point of the thumbnail. And lastly, the thumbnail should also just be aesthetically pleasing. Now, let's get started with their first music video. On the 12th of June 2013, BTS released No More Dream alongside their debut EP, Too Cool for School, which is the first installment of the School Trilogy. The School Trilogy, as defined by HYBE labels, has the concept of a defiant teenager, which definitely shines through. Apart from that, the School Trilogy is about school, but it's also generally about the lives of young people and students. This brings us back to the lead single of Too Cool for School, No More Dream. So, you may have noticed, being how perceptive you are, that there are two thumbnails for No More Dream. Well, it's because one is from BIGHIT labels, and one is from 1DK. Why is that? Well, it's because BTS at the time had a smaller company and struggled to promote themselves. With the help of 1DK, their music video will be published on the 1DK YouTube channel, which would allow for BTS's music video to be seen by a larger audience. This now explains why there are two music videos for No More Dream, as well as many others. What we need to answer is, what does the thumbnail need and what does it need to say? Well, firstly, it needs the buzz. Secondly, the song is about dreams and the future of students, so the thumbnail should reflect that. Lastly, the song is BTS's debut, so it should be significant or play a role in the thumbnail. With all the criteria, I found 4 thumbnails for this music video, but I think this one is the best. The school bus is a perfect fit, as the BTS are literally arriving and debuting as the new kids on the block / industry. The random posters give a sense of rebellion. The moving bus signifies students moving forward towards their dreams. However, the true motivation behind this choice will come up in the future. Moving on. We Are Bulletproof, We Are Bulletproof, We Are Bulletproof Part 2, also from their debut EP, Too Cool for School, and BTS's first follow-up track. Here's a color scheme and a lot of eyeliner from the No More Dream music video. Finding a thumbnail was somewhat harder because the entire music video is on one single set / stage, meaning I'm working with a lot less material here. The song itself is a continuation of We Are Bulletproof Part 1, which is an unofficial song produced by RM and performed by BBB, a previous iteration of BTS.
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof. Yeah. We are bulletproof. Okay. We are bulletproof. We representing Big Hit.
Besides that, the song is heavily focused on BTS's identity in the K-pop industry and also their ambitions within the industry. Now, let's see how good the OG thumbnails are. Honestly, these are okay, but I think we can improve them. I found 8 thumbnails from this music video. It was hard to decide because the music video is only on one set, but I think the gun pose with the bang text for the fire of a gun, as well as for Bangtan Sonyeondan, no words. No, from BTS's first comeback and second installment in the school trilogy, Oh Are You Late 2, is more focused on the unfairness of the school system and how it takes away from students' youth. I found 6 thumbnails from this music video, and do you see this? The divide through the middle encapsulates the fight between the two sides, the students and the school system, further emphasizing the rebellious nature of the song and the album's concept. I'm a genius. School Love Affair is BTS's last installment of the school trilogy. Goodbye to the defiant teenager era, and say hello to school romance. Anyways, Boy in Love's original thumbnails showcased completely different aspects of the song, one being very wondrous and innocent, while the other one looks very feisty and very angsty. But because this is my video, the thumbnail will focus on the more romantic tone. I found 6 thumbnails from this music video, and I have something to confess. I couldn't choose between these two thumbnails. I knew the thumbnail needed the large confession scene, but this one feels more outer-worldly and more fantastical, and the other felt more natural and personal. I don't know. Finding the correct thumbnail for Boy in Love is hella hard. Not the hardest one. That's coming up. And because I'm an indecisive mess, we are introducing ties. They're both winners. Moving on.
Yeah. Just one day, one night. That's all I ever wanted.
But before moving on from the School trilogy, School Love Affair offered one last music video. Just One Day. Just One Day, unlike Boy in Love, doesn't exemplify the angst of being a school teen, but rather emphasizes the innocence and desire for young love. The original thumbnails for Just One Day included the infamous shares, which is important to include in the thumbnail because of how iconic they are. Inside the music video, I found 6 potential thumbnails, and I fell in love with this one in particular. Now, we are actually going to go into actual photography tricks. The outstretched arm itself displays the want for love. The shadows evoke a sense of innocence, play, imagination, and a longing for love. All from some good photography and a great thumbnail. However, to satisfy the army, the share one gets an honorable mention. Danger from BTS's first studio album, as well as the transition point between the School trilogy and the next one. Dark and Wild could be summarized as the confusing and angsty transition into adulthood. The original thumbnails get the right amount of angst and emo-ness, but it needs to feel more dangerous. Out of the 7 thumbnails I found in this music video, I knew I had found it. Jimin's punch into the punching bag looks so awesome, man. And also, it just looks dangerous, I guess? That qualifies, right? Moving on. I love the color scheme of the War of Hormone music video. But besides that, the follow-up track of Dark and Wild exudes so much young boy teen energy. Even with the entire music video and additional 5 thumbnails I found, including this one, the original thumbnail by 1DK encapsulate the song and music video so well. The messy haircuts, the color scheme, the down bad expressions on all the members, it's perfect. With the introduction of I Need You, the lead single of the first installment of the Youth trilogy, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 1, we're delving into the first bit of BTS lore. Huh? What's that? You don't know what the BU Bangtan universe is? Well, XLS did a really great breakdown of the lore in this video. But here's my 1-minute summary. The Bangtan universe is a fictional story told across music videos, short films, webtoons, mobile games, and even books, portraying fictional versions of all the BTS members. The story revolves around the long-term friendship between the members. After meeting up in high school, Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, Namjoon, Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook were inseparable, until they had to part ways for various reasons. Jin had to study abroad, Yoongi was expelled after confronting the school dean, Namjoon had to leave school due to financial struggles and familial issues, and Jimin went to the hospital after suffering a seizure due to a traumatic experience as a kid. This left the friend group fractured, every member suffering and dealing with their own demons. When Seokjin returned to South Korea years later, each member ended up in tragedy. Namjoon was arrested for assaulting a rude customer at the gas station where he worked. Yoongi killed himself in a fire. Jae-hook injured himself after falling down the stairs. Jimin drowned himself in the hospital. Taehyung was arrested for killing his father. And Jungkook fell to his death. Seokjin then met a magic cat who allowed Seokjin to travel back in time to save everyone. Seokjin saved the members through trial and error, learning new things about the members, leading him to understand that he cannot shoulder the responsibility alone, and that Seokjin needed the members' help. What the Bangtan universe conceptually deals with is the struggle of youth and the importance of friendship. Each member faces struggles, and only when Jin reunites them do they avoid their tragic fates. You got all that? Well, that tells us that representing youth and friendship within the thumbnail is required because of its significance within the Bangtan universe. In addition to the lore, the thumbnail needs to give up the concept of a adrift youth, as described by HYBE labels. Now, with how perceptive you are, there are 4 thumbnails for I Need You. This is because there is a regular version and an original version of the music video. That leads to 4 music videos. Now you might be wondering, why is there a regular version and an original version? The reason is that the original version of the music video got slapped by a 19 age rating by the Korean Media Rating Board, requiring BTS to cut down the music video to reduce its age rating down to 15. But these 2 distinct music videos lends to different audiences, one for the general public and one for the fans. I Need You received 2 thumbnails, one for the original version and one for the regular version. Scanning through the regular and original versions of the music video, I found 10 thumbnails. For the regular one, I think 1DK found the right one. The members together, as well as the members looking into the distance, showcase the anxiety of stepping into adulthood. For the original version, this thumbnail is perfect. Not just because it showcases their friendship because they're together, but also the significance of the moment, them shouting their dreams on the rock, is significant both conceptually and in the lore itself. This moment signified their most beautiful moment in life.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, 준비가 됐다면 부르게, yeah. 자, 녀석들과
I have a preference for choosing thumbnails, and it's no clearer than picking a thumbnail for the follow-up track of The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, Dope. It is so hard to find a thumbnail when the members are moving. Dope is about working hard and being dope, but then they don't really look that dope when they look like this. I was only able to find 4 thumbnails, and I think 1DK found the right one again. The shirt, the tie, the pants along as well, the general vibes is the dope. Run by BTS. And reminder, not Run BTS. And also not Run BTS by BTS. Run by BTS is the lead single of The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2, the second installment of the Youth Trilogy. The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2 focuses more on the energy of youth, running through all the uncertainties and insecurities of finally escaping into adulthood. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but Run is my favorite BTS title track. But picking a thumbnail was a little bit difficult, nothing compared to what's coming up. When you're dealing with a music video about running, they do be running. and they look like this. I found 14 thumbnails for this music video, but I think Big Hit nailed it. Okay, we are entering BTS's mainstream era and also closing the book on BTS's youth trilogy with their last album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever. Fire exudes so much energy and even more energy, but it's an absolute banger. One criteria I had for the 8 thumbnails I found from this music video, it had to have fire. It's in the title, fire's gotta be in the thumbnail. I decided on the most iconic scene from this music video to be the thumbnail. Because look at the symmetry. It looks good as fire, it's amazing. But we have an honorable mention. This thumbnail radiates so much energy and well, it deserves it. The namesake for The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, reflects the fear of change and the uncertainty of the future, framing the album as a final moment of reflection on youth. It captures the tension between wanting to stay young forever and knowing that the future is inevitable. Anyways, let's get back to the silly thumbnail picking game. Despite finding 4 other thumbnails, I think Big Hit nailed it and found the most beautiful thumbnail for Young Forever. The members running into the beautiful sunset looks so graceful. Absolutely perfect. Let's speedrun through this music video because the whole music video is a one shot on one set. Save Me, also from The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, is about the hopelessness without love. And wow, look at this, we only have one thumbnail, and we will only see one thumbnail for each music video from here on out because BTS don't need 1DK anymore to promote themselves. But also, look at this, I only found 2 other thumbnails. They aren't that different, but I like this one because the 7 members are on their knees and they look pretty desperate to me, which is the vibes of the song, I guess. Now, we are here at BTS's masterpiece, and what is considered their best song, music video, title track of all time, Blood, Sweat and Tears. Blood, Sweat and Tears comes from BTS's second studio album, which is based off Damien, the
Bildungsroman.
The Beautiful Man by Herman Heese. The entire album and title track is based around temptation and youth, these being concepts and challenges within Damien and BTS's life and lore. Now, how do I find the best thumbnail for the best music video of all time? Well, despite the music video being a masterpiece and painting in itself, I knew immediately what the thumbnail would be. Despite the 14 other thumbnails I found, this thumbnail perfectly encapsulates temptation. The black and white door frame,
Bruh.
actor Jin.
Bruh.
The painting that Jin is fixated on is called The Fall of the Rebel Angels, which literally depicts the story of the rebellion of Lucifer and his followers, illustrating the eternal battle between good and bad, as well as symbolizing themes of temptation.
Bruh.
Not Today, the first single off of You Never Walk Alone, the continuation of the Wings era, is all about empowerment and fighting for the youth and underdogs, and I don't really have an opinion on Not Today and what makes a good thumbnail for it. I'm so sorry to the 3 Not Today fans out there. Okay, but I still think I picked a good thumbnail for this music video. see, they're running. It looks action-packed. You know, that's what Not Today is. Next. Congrats everyone. You have reached my Sisyphean nightmare. The one music video that was so hard to find a thumbnail for. I found 34 thumbnails for what I would consider their masterpiece, Spring Day. Even now, I'm not quite certain about my pick, but I feel it. The second single off You Never Walk Alone, Spring Day is all about longing and the fleeting nature of time, yet the change is inevitable. And it's beautiful like the first day of spring after a long winter. So, what thumbnail deserves to handle the responsibility of representing the masterpiece known as Spring Day? Well, let's take a look at the 34 thumbnails I found before telling you which thumbnail I think is the best. Just so we could admire how beautiful Spring Day is. Okay? Shall we? After a heavy heart of consideration, I present to you what I believe should be the thumbnail for Spring Day. This one is the best because it looks beautiful, while every other thumbnail looks great, but this one stands out especially. Additionally, the Sewol Ferry disaster is believed to be an inspiration for the song, and the image of the lost clothes, which could be from the lives lost in the Sewol Ferry disaster, carries so much weight and meaning, representing the core concept of grief and longing so effectively. I happily would accept any objections to this thumbnail, as even now I still doubt this masterpiece should be the thumbnail of an even larger masterpiece. Whoa! We are entering BTS's Love Yourself era, which is their first step into the mainstream market. Beginning their largest album trilogy to date, the Love Yourself era began with Love Yourself Her, a little bit more focused on the intense feeling when falling in love. DNA isn't that complicated, you know, love and stuff and how we're meant to be with the perfect ones. Through the 6 thumbnails I found in this music video, I cannot lie, but I think BIGHIT nailed the thumbnail. Though being very simple, the thumbnail needs to be simple, because this is BTS's first step into the American music market, and it just genuinely needs to be genuinely liked. Also, the colors still encapsulate the heightened feelings of falling in love, and the thumbnail tells so well that they're a boy band. Next. Oh, freaking 180 from DNA. We have Mic Drop, also from Love Yourself Her. The song's all about being successful and destroying all the criticism in your way by having the last word, hence the mic drop. I found 5 thumbnails from this music video, and I know. It seems obvious, but I think I found a better one. Do you see this? The cameras, the room being somewhere between a conference room and an interrogation room. Legit photography trick. The window is providing framing. All these elements contribute to both the level of fame and scrutiny that the members are in. But as a compromise, we have 2 winners, my personal favorite, and the mic drop one. Very good. Next,
날 위해서라면 난 슬퍼도 기쁜 척할 수가 있었어. 널 위해서라면
moving on to the second installment of the Love Yourself trilogy, and BTS's third full album, Love Yourself Tear, representing the loss and heartbreak experienced in Fake Love, which perfectly transitions us to the music video of Fake Love, which I would like to say is BTS's third masterpiece after Blood 20 Years, Spring Day, and now Fake Love. And you may have noticed with your observant eyes that there are two thumbnails again. Woo! The reason why there are two versions of this music video is because there's one original version and an extended version, which includes more scenes and also expands on the narrative crafted in the Bangtan universe. So, we need to find a thumbnail for both the original and extended versions for this music video. In the two music videos, I found 8 thumbnails collectively. For the original version, you have to do the intro of the song. It's iconic as the first beat of the song. Secondly, it's just iconic. The color scheme is flippin' great. The choreography being integrated into the wall design. The silhouettes implying so much sadness and loss of self in itself. For the extended version, I felt it was necessary to include a scene exclusive to only the extended version. And well, there's 2 thumbnails. They're both Jungkook in a robe. You could pick one either. You could. Both of them are ties. Moving on. The final album of the Love Yourself trilogy, Love Yourself Answer, aims to answer that love will come once you love yourself. This message is imparted through the views and importance of self-love for an idol in the title track Idol. Guys, I have to be honest here. As I scoured through the music video, I found 6 additional thumbnails, yet I couldn't decide between these 2. One of them is iconic, and damn, they all look cool. And the second one encapsulates the themes a little bit better, as the song is all about being an idol and self-love. And due to the multiple selves and the dozen extras on the set, acting as both the idol's personas and fans, it is brilliant, but I really can't decide here. I love the meaningful one. I had never had a doubt in my mind. Next. Another major step up in BTS's global influence on the music market as a whole, as well as the start of BTS's next era, the Map of the Soul era. The Map of the Soul era is based on Carl Jung's Map of the Soul, which gives the basis and principles of Jung's analytical psychology and theorizes how ideas like persona, shadow, and ego shape ourselves and reality itself. While Carl Jung's theories are a part of the album's concept and do provide an interesting take on the psychology of human beings, this isn't really required for a song all about boys with love. Interestingly though, the title acts as a sequel to BTS's second comeback, Boy in Love. And that's also not important as well. Now, back on track. I found 8 thumbnails from this music video, and I like this one a lot. It is very aesthetically pleasing, has a lot of pink in it, which is the color scheme of the album. And it includes Halsey. You know, if BTS is a collab, they gotta be in the thumbnail. But you'll probably be saying, oh, why didn't you do the thumbnail of the yellow couch? And to that, I say, I'm right, you're wrong, shut up. This is my video. Make It Right, written by Ed Sheeran and featuring Lauv, is the follow-up track of Mav's Soul persona, which dedicates the song to making it right to both the world and their relationships. And well, okay. You might be looking at these two and there's barely a difference. But the composition of the world revealing themselves exactly where they're holding hands just is so beautiful. Next. Now, onto what I would say is BTS's fourth masterpiece, Black Swan, the pre-release of BTS's best-selling album to date, and the final album of the Mav's Soul era, Mav's Soul 7. Now, this music video is beautiful, and the thumbnail needs to hold such a deep and meaningful concept, the fear of losing yourself as an artist. Now, I'm gonna do my thing and find the best thumbnail for this music video. In this music video, I found 8 thumbnails, and I believe this should have been a thumbnail. The black void, their positions convey so much desperation and their wants as artists. They are literally white swans afraid of being corrupted by the shadows and becoming black swans. That's beautiful, man. Next. Now, onto the title track of Mav's Soul 7, On, which you may notice is the inverse of BTS's first comeback, No, which in itself flips the meaning of no into on, and as the song's all about hope and empowerment and fighting for it and bringing the pain on. Can I be brutally honest? No single screenshot from this music video deserves to carry the weight of this absolute banger of a song. But in my opinion, through the 10 thumbnails I found in this music video, I think Jin's thumbnail represents it best. The dove in the thumbnail represents hope as referenced in the Bible, when the olive branch was returned by the dove, signifying that the world was recovering, thus providing hope. Outside of biblical studies, the presence of conflict within the thumbnail showcases the need to fight back. But I know something like this thumbnail showcases the album's themes of shadow, but I just want to move on to BTS's global smash hit, Dynamite. What do you mean? We're done with On? Oh, I was barely gonna include this one, but then I found out that On Kinetic Manifesto, Karma Prima, has more views than the official music video. Anyways, apart from that, I knew it that the original thumbnail was gonna beat the other 6 thumbnails I found from this music video. Like, the title, the backup dances, the members holding each other, it was perfect. Now, can we get to the global disco pop smash hit, Dynamite?
Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Dynamite. Enough said. Who doesn't know or has heard of Dynamite? BTS's first English song, BTS's first Grammy-nominated song, BTS's first song to top the Billboard charts, and BTS's music video with the most views, and so much more. So if a thumbnail needs to ever be more important, it's when it is to the thumbnail of one of the biggest songs in 2020. Now, on to deciding what the thumbnail of Dynamite should have been. But let's first look at the original. You know, I love the costume. I think the pastel costumes work best to highlight how light and fun the song is. But I don't know, the poses don't give off fun vibes. Now, let me show you what a better thumbnail I found in the 6 other thumbnails I found in the Dynamite music video. They're in the same costumes, but the vibes are so much better and so much more fun than the other one. This should have been the thumbnail. Next. From their coziest album, it's BTS's pandemic album, B. Life Goes On, the album's title track, delivers a hopeful message to the world that despite the challenges faced during a global pandemic, that life will go on. From the 4 thumbnails I found from this music video, I knew that BIGHIT had picked the right one. Because I believe that this thumbnail represents the message for this song the best out of any other thumbnail I could find. Because it represents the pandemic so well. The members in the background represents the tiredness and ennui of the general public fighting this global pandemic. Jin in the foreground represents BTS and their hopeful message to the world that life goes on. And you know what else is going on? This video. Next.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover.
Okay, for BTS's second English single, Butter, which currently holds the record for the YouTube video with the most views in 24 hours, is Grammy nominated and topped the Billboard charts for months. There was no doubt in my mind in what the thumbnail would be for this music video. Come on. Because it's the original, baby. The song talks about being a smooth criminal. They literally the thumbnail is them being smooth criminals. But you know, we have to give an honorable mention to the army.
It's the thought of PM when your heart's just like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it.
Permission to Dance, BTS's third English single, is such a kind-hearted, feel-good, and quite simple song about busting a move and an overall good time. So this thumbnail needs to be a beaming gleam of joy and happiness. Out of the 4 thumbnails I found in this music video, the original is best. What is BIGHIT doing? They picked the best one 3 times in a row. This is insane. It's just because the thumbnail is so perfect, as everything is there. The joyful hands in the air exude positivity, the backup dancers, the purple balloons representing army, and even the members doing the sign language for peace. Perfect.
Was it honestly the best? Cause I just wanna see the next.
The video is unfortunately, or I don't know how you feel about it, coming to an end with the release of BTS's latest music video and album yet to come on the anthology album Proof, which acts as a collection and reflection of BTS's Chapter 1. Not only in its concept of reflecting on the past, but looking what's yet to come, but also just in its music video, the countless references to past music videos, fan service at its best. The music video is also just brilliant. It's Grammy nominated, despite how beautiful the thumbnail is. In another universe, I would have kept it. But I have reasons to differ. In the 8 other thumbnails I found in this music video, I knew I had found the one. Not only does the thumbnail reference the bus from No One Dream, as well as the exact member layout as in Spring Day, but the thumbnail is reminiscent of the very first thumbnail of No One Dream. See, I told you there was a reason. Otherwise, other than that little connection to the very first thumbnail, these thumbnails could have still been the thumbnail, including the original. That's what I've been trying to convey through this entire video. None of the thumbnails are inherently bad. And you might be wondering, why am I putting myself through the hassle of finding the perfect thumbnail for every single music video for BTS, when it's just thumbnails at the end of the day? Well, as I brought up at the beginning of the video, art is meaningful and wonderful. So the representation of art is important. And even something small as a thumbnail can inherently change the artwork. And hell, album art is even a category at the Grammys. The representation and portrayal of an artwork, a song, or a music video matters. So yeah, thumbnails matter. But now this video is finished and there are no more thumbnails to freaking look at. What? Are we wrong? Swim?